Good afternoon, y'all, or whatever time zone you seeing this, or whenever you're seeing this. Good afternoon, good evening. If you're seeing it tomorrow morning, good morning. Hey, basically, I came on because I wanted to, simple say, one, thank you for the views, thank you for the support, thank you for the following, thank you for the likes, thank you for the shares. I appreciate you all. But the reason why I'm doing this channel or any of my platforms is like I said, it's not just to get things across, but it's also to be myself. I have always wanted to be a journal. I always wanted to be a blogger. But with that comes with a lot of you being out there and open and people seeing you for who you are. That's one, but also you being an influencer in a sense. So I wanted to make sure I came correctly and not wrongfully, if that makes sense. So one thing I've been doing lately, like I said, has been journaling. Journaling been helping me a lot with getting a lot of my feelings out. With also making sure that I'm keeping track of my habits, good as well as bad, and also knowing where areas God is taking me and where I need to grow in. You understand me? Like it's been times where I allowed people or places to dictate my day or my mood or my energy in a sense, by either being rejected or being let down with no's and all these other cases. But one thing I realize and understand is that in life, you're going to go through ups, you're going to go through downs, you're going to go through people saying no to you, rejecting you, but that don't mean you stop. Just because your vision is out there in the open, you see it clear as day. You wrote the vision, you made it plain, you prayed it, and gave it to God, and God said go. But just because God said go and people not seeing for what it is, that don't mean you stop. That means you keep on having faith in God and keep on pushing while doing the work. Meaning, working while you waiting, not waiting but not doing no work, not waiting but ain't doing nothing in play or in action. And you don't have to show everything to others. Other people don't need to see your standpoint on your growth, or hear about it. How about that? They can see it for themselves, like they will. You understand me? If they don't see it, okay, that's them. That's them. You don't worry about the next person. You don't worry about she. You don't worry about he. You don't worry about they. You worry about nobody but God and yourself, especially when it comes to your dream or your vision, because nobody know what you pray to God about. Only person that knows is God and maybe the devil, because he listen in on our prayers sometimes so he can see how he can stop us in our track, stop us in moving forward, stop us in going. One thing about me that I realize, especially being under wonderful women as well as mans, I'm gonna be honest, because I have a wonderful pastor that preaches like he ain't nothing. You understand me? I have other ministers that's males that also minister to me in a sense and let me know, hey, you got this. Your glow is there, as well as females. You understand me? So with that being said, like I know it's in me. I've been through this. I didn't have to see it from people or hear it from people. But see, I listened to the negative voices and the negative talks that I heard, you know what I'm saying, along my walk and along my journey. So I started developing it in my own head. When I started realizing, like, no, I can't allow people what they say dictate my future. Let it help me, meaning stay coachable, stay teachable, but also making sure I eat the fish and spit out the bones, take in what's for me and take out what's not, praying over what's for me and having discernment on what's not. You understand me? Everything take time, day by day, step by step. You understand me? Because like I said, I'm not perfect. One of the things that I know for a fact that God is trying his best to work and work out of me is me holding on to something that I didn't hold on to for 10 plus years. I'm gonna be honest. And y'all already know what that is. If you don't know, then go and look at my other videos. But what I can say, and during the times that God been working in my life and he been moving, that I am much better than what I used to be. Is it still there? Yeah, but it's better. When I say better, it meaning I'm not holding on to it. It goes, it goes. But it's up to me to allow it to go. It's up to me to have the will to say, you know what, I'm not going to hold on to that. But not me listening to people telling me, hey, that ain't good for you. No, no, no. Come on now. That's like you telling a shopaholic not to shop no more. That's like you telling a thief not to steal no more. It's up to them. It's up to them. Have the will and the power and say, you know what, God, you got me. Let's do the doggone thing. It's up to them. What they do in their life, you can't change it. And that's why I had to read this book. Rule your day your way and not worry about other people. You can't control other people's will, ways, or anything. You can't control how people's perspective is, opinions, or anything. But you can stay teachable to learn from life experience and life growth. You understand me? But anyways, like I said, I came on here just to say that my platform is just for me to get my story out and get my story across, but also to inspire others to let them know that y'all got this. You got this. Stay teachable. Stay teachable, stay coachable, but allow God to have the will in your way in your life because He's the one that provides the sources and resources for you. Get out your own way. Get out of your own lack of thinking, your own mentality that tell you to settle. You want to settle with that job because you're making a lot of money over there? Okay. But guess what? God can give you more than what that God job is giving you. By you being an entrepreneur and you going off on that dream or vision that He downloaded inside of you. I'm done settling. Settling for what? Selling for the bare minimum? Selling by listening to these politics? Selling by listening to these news? Selling by listening to people that tells me that this dream or vision is not going to be manifested and come true? Why? When there is not God. That's the part. No more negativity in my life. I'm rooting my day, my way, with God leading the way. That's period. Have a blessed one. And remember, life is what you created, while God has the way in it. Deuces.